News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Happy New Year and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm David Benfield. Thank you for being back with us here in 2026.
Yes, I cannot believe we're here. We've got some folks in the studio. How y'all doing? Yeah, we're really excited to kind of get it going. How was your New Year's Eve?
It was cool. It was cool. So we do the yearly thing up in St. Simon's Island, right? So we were up there with the family. I'm sure we got some pictures coming up here in just a minute. It was amazing. There's the crew. You can see them all there. There's like 40 people.
Oh, and you all have matching shirts.
Yep, every year we
cool.
get a new matching shirt. Everybody hangs out. There's a little new ones. There we are there. Well, all right. Well, she's there underneath that little thing. There she is.
Oh, Gwen.
Yeah, so we play games. We have, there's lots of food. It is an absolutely wonderful time. The family is very, very beautiful. It was Gwen's first time. She was the star of the show.
Of course.
Yep, and then her birthday was the 3rd, so we had a great time.
Her first Christmas, her first New Year's Eve, New Year's, and then also
and
her birthday.
Her first birthday.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was cool. We had a really, really wonderful time. It was very, very cool. So thank you to the Floyds. Look at those beautiful people there.
Aw, it looks like a lot of fun. I had some fun too. I actually went to River and Post.
No, oh, I love that place.
Yes, so we were there, my husband on the right, and then our friends Nicole and Wes on the left, and beautiful view of the fireworks. If you have not been there for a New Year's Eve celebration, I mean, it's just, it is really, really fun. Last year it was 70s themed with the band. This year it was 80s themed with a DJ. They're my espresso martini. We were drinking responsibly, of course. We had an Uber, and it was just, that was before everyone got there. And then after that, on the 2nd, we drove down to South Florida for the Winter Classic. Cool. It was the Rangers and the Panthers hockey game.
What?
And this is actually Rob's dad. We surprised him. You see him looking at us like all confused? So his wife, Rob's stepmom, Kristen, was like, oh yeah, we're probably gonna go see a movie later, so if you wanna clean out the garage. So he's cleaning out his garage. That's the Winter Classic. It was so fun. So they do this outdoor. It was at the Marlins Stadium.
That's so cool. I've seen it in Boston, right? Like I was there around when it happened. That is so neat.
And they had some really cool pre-show activities, and I tried that. But yeah, they're Rangers fans. His dad's from New York, so. And I've been with Rob for 20 years, so I root for the Rangers, but of course love happy if the Panthers win another time, right? Because of Florida, but obviously the Lightning, that was my team growing up.
So I had, being from Atlanta and growing up here in Jacksonville, I had no hockey team or interest whatsoever, right? And so when I moved to New York City, I wasn't gonna take on the Yankees. I wasn't gonna take on the Mets.
Rob likes the Mets.
You know what I mean? I'm a Braves fan. That's just blasphemous. It's crazy. So I'm not gonna take on the Nets, right? Because I have the Hawks in Atlanta. But we didn't really have a hockey team, right? You had the Flames in Atlanta when I was a kid, but no one really cared, and they moved, right? So I took on the Rangers. So so the Rangers are my hockey team.
Very cool. And I did go to one of their home openers at Madison Square Garden when I was 19.
I went to a playoff
That was fun.
game at Madison Square Garden. That was crazy.
Insane.
That was so cool. I didn't realize how much fun hockey is live. It is so much fun.
I love how intense it is.
It is. And you better be watching. Like, it is going.
And the Rangers won 5-1. And the Panthers had won the last 2 Stanley Cups.
Yeah.
So everybody thought, oh yeah, the Panthers got this. Yeah. And so they did not.
I love that. Cool.
It was really, really fun. But it's nice to be back, isn't it?
It is nice to be back. I had too much time off, it feels like. I'm ready to get going.
Yeah, so let's get right into our first show of 2026. What do we have coming up, David?
All right, coming up, we are talking about the Jags' big-time victory over the Titans and what's to come for our boys in teal. Then we're getting you all the deets for the upcoming St. Augustine Film Festival. But first...
Yes, and with a new year comes a lot of preparation, so here to help us with some tips and tricks to start your year off right is Jacksonville mom, Chantel Beidelman. Great to see you again. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes, it's always fantastic to see you, and I think this is really cool. Let's get a jump start. We're talking about Jacksonville mom, so if you have kids, we really want to kind of get this going this new year. So homeschooling, is that what you do? And you're a working mama too?
Yes.
So you're very, very busy.
Very busy.
How do you keep things organized? Because we always want to, what do we say? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I say that to my kids all the time, and I can't wait till later on in life and they remind me about saying that. But I'm old school. So I know everyone's all about their phones and putting all of their commitments into their phones these days.
Right.
But there is scientific research that connects your actual writing to your brain memory, and so it engages more parts of your brain, so you're more apt to remember it. I keep a paper planner.
I do too.
Okay,
I
good.
love
See?
it. I
So-
have both my calendar online and that.
Yeah,
but-
so I keep my paper planner and then like a spare notepad in my bag with me everywhere I go because you never know when inspiration hits. You
That's a
never
good
know
point.
when you're going to have to plan something
Right.
and jot it down right away, you know?
And then how does your family know what to expect in the upcoming weeks and months then?
So we have a family calendar.
Love that.
It's so cool. It's split up by each person's responsibilities.
Oh,
And then there's a
perfect.
column for everything that we do together. So everybody can look here and see what is coming up in the whole month. I have the whole month planned out.
So you do the whole month ahead of time.
I do the whole month.
So they can kind of look ahead, which is
yes,
nice.
yes. So there's no, what are we doing? No.
Consult the calendar.
You're not going to ask me what we're doing
Well,
today.
the color coding I think is key too,
The
which is
color
really,
coding,
really nice.
they got to choose their colors, so there's ownership over it. So if you have ownership over it, you're more apt to look at it.
All right, so are the children then responsible for tracking their upcoming activities and
Yeah.
such?
So there is no like, Mom, what are we going to do this weekend? I'm like, no, it's already written for you.
Yeah.
What are we going to do? No, go
Yeah.
check.
Yeah. Now, what if they have ideas?
So if they have ideas, then we have to discuss it. We have family planning meetings, and we make sure
That's
that
cool.
everybody's on the same page so that there's no surprises throughout the week.
Right.
They know who's going to take which kid to each activity. There's no questions about it. That way, there's no stress.
And no arguments, probably, because
Oh my
sometimes
gosh,
I'm
yes.
sure they want to put up a little bit of a fight sometimes.
Yes,
And you're like, no, it's already there.
I already wrote that a
Yep.
month ago, so you had
Makes
you
it a
had
little
time.
easier to stick with.
Right, exactly.
Now, this time of year, obviously, we like to think about starting fresh with maybe a meal plan and
Oh my gosh, yes.
meal prepping, that kind of thing.
Yes.
So how do you keep them on track with that?
So that kind of started, that was one of my first things in motherhood that I was like, we gotta plan. We gotta plan
Yeah.
the meals, because if I hear a child ask me one more time, what
for
are we
dinner?
eating for dinner? I'm like, oh dear goodness, I can't handle it. So
Yeah.
this lives on the refrigerator.
Okay.
It's erasable. I have
I
dry
love
erase
that.
markers that are magnetized right next to it.
Fun.
So if there is a dispute, I can easily erase it. We can move on. There's no big tears over it, you know, so they know what to expect for the week. And they know that it's not going to change unless somebody has a really big problem with it.
Right, and you get their input, I'm
Yeah,
assuming,
of course,
too.
yes.
Your meal plan looks great, by
My
the way.
meal
I'm
plan
hungry.
looks, it's really
It
good.
does, it
I'm
looks
excited
good on
for
there.
this week.
Yeah.
And then this is a new thing that I found. These are reusable Post-it notes. So like if we need to leave each other a note
Oh,
right here,
cute.
we can put the Post-it note on there.
Yeah.
The markers right here. We can say, you know, whatever we need to.
Because they're
And then
laminated.
just, like,
so
yeah.
you reuse them.
You can erase.
I
Uh-huh.
love that.
Yeah. And I thought that this would be really cool too, to put like inspirational messages on their mirrors, so that when they wake up in the morning, they have like a little love note.
Do you
from
know
us.
my dad used to leave me little sticky notes on my bathroom mirror? They're so
Yeah,
sweet. Actually, I'm going to
see?
get emotional. If
Oh,
I
don't
talk
do
about
that.
That was
No,
very,
no, no,
very
no.
sweet
Bring
and a
it
good
to-
memory. Though.
Yes,
That's really cool.
good
I like the
memories.
idea though of not wasting the paper.
Yes.
Because
Oh my
I have a
gosh.
lot of sticky note paper.
Yeah, for
All right,
sure.
before you go, any tips or tricks though to just keep this going smooth throughout the rest of
You
the year with
always
your
want to
kids?
plan and prepare ahead of time, because if you're doing it 5 minutes before whatever's happening, you're already too late. So,
Right.
Outfits the night before, the meal plan the week before, everything is plan ahead, like you
So
said.
you have it planned, but then maybe going over it too. So,
Oh,
okay, tomorrow this
absolutely.
is what we've
Yes.
got going on.
Yes.
You're going to have
Communicate
this.
the plan.
Yes,
And
so they're
especially
aware.
with the husband, because sometimes that doesn't connect, so then
Right.
I have extra kids, but
Yeah.
he's not watching.
Well, my husband's like, you're my social calendar. Jordan, do we have anything going on this
Yes.
weekend? And I'm like, let me consult my
Yes,
calendar.
he does do that. He says,
Yeah.
do we have any plans this weekend? I'm like,
Maybe I need a calendar that's
it's
up
right
in
there.
front. I like
it's
that
up
idea.
in front,
Yes.
right in center of the refrigerator. You can't miss it. And this is literally right next to it.
Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah, David said he's guilty. Where can we go for more
I
information
know.
on everything?
JacksonvilleMom.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much for getting us that jump start into the new year and hopefully going smooth. So good luck.
Yes, thank you.
Of course, David.
Oh, I'm so bad at that too. All right, the new year is in full swing and it's important to stay active. Now, one way for girls to stay active is through rugby. Here to tell us all about it are Miranda Bernard, thank you very much, along with Sean and Siri Sydney from Jacksonville Girls Rugby. Thank you both so very much for being here. I'm going to tell you right now, those shirts are so rad. Y'all are doing great. Okay, so tell us about Duval Tides Rugby.
Duval Tides Rugby for ladies
Yeah.
was established in 2023 by local legend Melissa Butler. She started 20 years ago. The Women's Club, which is here, it's now 904 Rugby, used to be the Sinners.
They're very cool.
In the Code of Union, and then we have the Jacksonville Axe Women from Rugby League. And so these high school girls, we started with 2 players, and now we're up to a little over 20.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about, first, tell us about rugby.
So rugby is it's a 2-team game where you try to get your ball to the other side by passing, kicking, and just overall getting to the score side.
And it's a full contact sport, right?
Absolutely, yep.
Fast-paced full contact.
Yes, it is.
It's continuous. It's non-stop. So, you know, you can pass the ball or run the ball, kick the ball forward. Your passing can only happen backwards.
Gotcha.
So it's a mutual goal to try to get it to the try zone and score some points.
That is so rad. Okay, what position do you play?
I play prop, which is a forward position.
Okay.
You're always in the front making tackles.
Yeah, right on, right on. All right.
Yep.
All right, Sean, so what's your role in this?
So this is my daughter, Siriana. I've seen a number of fantastic changes from the sport, and I'm just really passionate about it. I've only learned about it since they started in 2024, but honestly, it's my favorite sport. It's got all the speed and intensity of basketball.
Yeah.
Every player has to touch the ball. Everybody has to be a team, and then you also have to hit like football, so that's my favorite part.
Okay, so talk to me about it from a dad's perspective, right? So like you see your daughter, and talk to me about those changes that have happened and the positivity.
Oh yeah, so one of the most positive changes that Siri's had, and honestly influenced the rest of the family, was, as you pointed out in the beginning, health. Siri's lost a significant amount of weight. I actually lost some too.
There you go.
And really, it's just a healthy lifestyle of community where you're there. You know, every body type has a position. I really don't think about that as a football. We need everybody from a center or a guard all the way up to a wide receiver.
Yeah.
You know, all those body styles, and everybody's just there to do better and get healthy.
That is very, very cool. Okay, so let's talk about how we get involved, right? So the whole idea is to get young girls out here to be involved. So how do we do that?
We want to reach everybody. 12 to 18, we are actively recruiting. If you have a young lady or a young student, we want them out there. We start practices tonight at Westside Middle School from 6 to 7:30. You show up, we'll show you the rest. No experience necessary, and we're all inclusive, all body types. If you're short, if you're tall, if you're big, you're small, we want you because there's a position on the pitch for every body.
Yeah, that's so cool. Okay, so let me ask you, what's your favorite part about playing rugby?
Well,
You can
I
say
gotta
it.
say the tackling.
Yeah, that's okay. That's part of it, yeah.
Yes, I love being able to just like get out there, show some of that aggression. Like before I even played rugby, I was like a little bit more meek, like introverted. But now that I'm on the pitch, I can just be aggressive.
Now you're ready to lay somebody out.
Yes.
And she's really good at it.
That's really cool. Okay, so tell us about games. So, like, how does the game flow for rugby, right? Because like a lot of us are really familiar with like, say, like American football, and it is substantially different.
Okay, so it's fast-paced. It's continuous movement. We are continually, the ball doesn't turn over unless the ball is possessed by the other team. So that is going to happen through a big, what you'd look at as a fumble in football.
Gotcha.
So if they lose the ball, we recover the ball. Typically, you want to possess the ball for 80% more than the opponent in order to win the game. So
Gotcha.
if you have 80% or more possession, you're looking to win.
Okay.
So we do travel to tournaments where there are 7 per team on each on the pitch, or there are 15 on the pitch per team, so up to 30 players. So they just contest for the ball back and forth for a long 80 minutes when it's 15 versus 15. They're shorter games when it's 7-on-7.
Makes sense.
A bit more faster paced.
Yep.
They're about 14-minute games when
Very
we play in
cool.
those tournaments. Our first game coming up is January 17th, and we compete all in the Southeast region. So we're recruiting from not only the Duval area, but the surrounding areas as well. We do have one player that lives in Kingsland, Georgia.
Okay, so if they want to learn more, where do we send them?
Jax HX Rugby on Instagram or Facebook. Jax HX Girls Rugby.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I love it. Thank you very much for
Thank
being
you,
here today.
David.
I really
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
having
Hey,
us.
good luck.
Appreciate you.
Those are amazing looking. All right, Jordan, what do we have coming up?
Yeah, I love those shirts. Well, still to come, we break down the Jags-Titans game on this Victory Monday. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
For over 40 years, ProCraft Cabinetry has been the builder's choice for multifamily cabinet solutions. From apartments to condos and large-scale housing developments, our durable cabinets are designed to handle the demands of your projects. Visit jax.procraftcabinetry.com.
I'm innocent.
Bringing an owl to an interrogation? That's a power move.
Okay, it was me. I did it.
Hiring America's largest injury law firm for your injury. That's also a power move. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
My name is Mary. I want people to know how wonderful Conviva is. The care team is very proactive, very thorough, very caring. It's not just going for a visit and you're done. I always have a lot of questions and never feel rushed. They just really, really take good care of you. And every time I lift up my grandson, I feel very fortunate that I'm able to do this. And it's my most favorite thing in the world.
Schedule a tour today. Conviva Senior Primary Care.
I'm Brad. No, I'm Brad. No, you're Justin. Is the thought of selling your property this confusing? We're Prime Buyers and twin brothers, making it easy to sell your house for cash. We've dealt with every situation: rundown rentals, serious repairs, foreclosure, divorce, family disputes. You don't need to fix a thing. So before you call a realtor, save the commission and let's talk. I think we may be the right property buyer for you. Call Prime Buyers at 904-267-0000.
The long goodbye begins. A very special evening with Journey. Final Frontier Tour, Saturday, May 16th, ViStar Veterans Memorial Arena. Journey. Tickets are on sale now at journeymusic.com. Your chance to say goodbye to the songs that changed our lives. Journey. Final Frontier Tour.
Imagine your home totally organized. At Closets by Design, we specialize in providing affordable, custom-built storage solutions with built-ins and beyond. From walk-in closets to entertainment centers. Our experienced designers work within your budget to design a solution fit perfectly to your needs. Get 40% off plus an additional 15% with 18-month financing. Visit closetsbydesign.com or call 1-800-BY-DESIGN to get started. Let's get organized together.
Anthony was so kind as to go to the city manager, find out what the problem was.
It's great that there's someone that's really true to their word and can really help with what they say they can.
I have been through hell, and Anthony just was the first person to reach his hand out and help me.
If you live in a small town of Waycross, Georgia, home of the Okefenokee Small, you just ask Anthony and he's gonna come and he's gonna deal with it.
That's right.
Just having Anthony also on your side, that's a big deal.
Welcome back. It is now time for Say What? Brought to you by Whataburger, of course, and we have got to talk about Victory Monday.
Yes, we do. The Jags have done it. They have won the AFC South after a dominating win over our bitter divisional rivals, the Tennessee Titans, winning 41-7. This means we have home field advantage in the wild card game against Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. I got to tell you right now, this is so much fun.
It was so fun to watch.
It's so much fun to watch a good football team, and the Jaguars are really good.
They look so good. The interception.
Complimentary football, right?
Yeah.
So all three phases on the Jaguars are playing lights out, right? And then as far as Trevor Lawrence, I don't know what's going on with T-Law. Like, I don't know what was said to T-Law after that Houston game, but you're talking about a fundamentally different football player.
Right.
There's so much swagger, right?
Yep.
He's got so much attitude. I love that so much. Like, before, when you watch Trevor Lawrence play football, he'd throw an interception and be like, oh, you know, okay,
I know.
you know, it's okay.
So many.
Oh, shucks. Yeah, he'd fumble the ball. 4 turnovers in a day. And, like, he's just like, oh, well, you know, it's the day at the office. Now, now, my man, like, overthrows a guy even slightly, and he's like, whoa, and he's mad. Throws the interception, he's chucking his helmet and cussing and stuff. Like, that's what you want to see, right? This is the NFL. This stands for not for long if you're going to come, like, you know.
And
like,
be blasé about it.
Yeah, man. You can't play like Blaine Gabbert, right? Like, that's how he used to kind of play. So it's amazing to watch the Jaguars play. And like, you know, if you remember yesterday, right out of the gate, they're losing, right? So the Titans go down there, they score that touchdown, they hurt Cam Ward in the process. You get the backup quarterback in there, and you're kind of thinking, oh no.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, here we go. And this was such an important game. You've got to win this game in order to get your home field advantage for this weekend's game.
Yep.
And like, you're kind of like, oh no, but then at the same time you're like, but this is a different team,
right?
And they just turned it on. And,
it was amazing.
And beat the snot out of the Titans.
And just watching it from home, hearing the stand, like hearing the stadium just erupt.
Yeah.
It was so cool. I was like, man, I wish I was there.
I know, me too. Our drummer Luke, his wife and daughter were there, and like he's sending me texts and stuff, and I'm asking him like, what's the vibe like? And he says, it's just nuts.
Insane. Well, this win was huge, of course, for the team, for the city, and you could even feel it in the air. So listen to what Liam Cohen had to say after the game.
So proud to be here with you guys. But man, this work's just getting started now, man. This work's just getting started now, man. Guys, enjoy this moment. Right? Talked about it last night. Enjoy this moment.
That's right. Enjoy this moment for 24 hours, then it's on to working on beating up Josh Allen. Liam Cohen is the man. Like, I'm telling you right now, when his first press conference, when we saw that, I thought he was such a dweeb.
When he said dweeb,
I
was like, oh no.
Yeah, we're like, oh no.
Yeah.
And then you see now and you're like, he's a beast.
Maybe he did that on purpose, just so that he wouldn't seem like he's going to come in and dominate. He wanted to just
I don't know.
surprise everybody.
He's all jacked now. He's all swole, and he's just like, I mean, I'm telling you, I've seen almost every post-game speech, right, of the wins, and I just want to run through a brick wall.
When he just comes in there like this, yes, I love his energy.
Yeah, you're like, oh man, like I'll go try to tackle somebody.
Right, right.
I mean, it's cool. It's really, really neat. And again, I don't know what was said.
Yeah.
After that Houston Texans debacle, right, where we melted down and lost by 19, or like we gave up a 19-point lead. I have no idea what was said after that, but you're talking about a 180-degree difference of a football team.
And so happy that has happened.
It's so much fun.
Yes.
Like, good grief, I cannot even
wonder
explain.
what other states are thinking now, other cities that have football teams. Like, because when they think of the Jags probably back in the day, they're just not.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to tell you
competition.
They're not going to give us any respect, just like Liam Cohen said. It's not coming. It's never going to come. Okay. But that's okay, because that's how we like it, because it's all about us.
Right.
It doesn't matter about them.
Well, I don't care about them.
Love it so much. It's got me all kinds of jazzed up. I cannot wait for the game Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh.
But last time they played the Bills, or at least last year, I can't remember if they already played them again this season. I think they did, right?
No, the last time the Jaguars played the Bills, we got beat up, right?
Well, yeah, and it was insane here.
Yeah.
Like so many, because the Bills Mafia, right? Like,
that's right.
The people, there were so many people.
Yeah, so, all right, so so
it's going to be exciting.
That's going to be my message right now to Jacksonville. Do not let the Bills Mafia, the fans, come into Jacksonville, come into Everbank Stadium, and start messing about, all right? I need everybody there. If you've got an extra $200 lying around, you got a ticket. You need to get up there. Everyone. I don't want to see any blue and red, right? I just want to see teal and black.
I'm
That's
nervous
it.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't want to see anybody flying through tables in the parking lot, right? I don't want any kind of Bills Mafia, tailgating. I want it all Duval County, all Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's go for the win. I'm ready to come back in here next Monday and just excited, just my head on fire.
Yeah, it's going to be really exciting. And do you think we have a chance? I don't know how the Bills are doing this season.
Do we have a chance?
Are you saying there's a chance? Everyone is saying yes.
I'm gonna say right now, it's a victory. It's a dub. We're gonna come out there. We're gonna be so ready. We're gonna be so fired up.
The momentum.
City's gonna be so jacked up.
Yes.
That we're gonna come out there and we're gonna put a helmet on Josh Allen's chest, and we're gonna come away with it.
All right. So you mentioned the swag that T-Law has right now.
Yeah.
He's just like. Yeah. I think we need to also check out this look.
Oh, check this out. This
debuted.
Look at this. This is crazy.
Oh yeah. Okay. That is so cute.
Yeah, so there's a little viral image that's going around, right? So
adorable.
So it was really cool. So in the post game, right, Cohen does his thing, and then one of the players was like, "Hey, T-Law, everybody in Jacksonville is so happy and they're so proud of you. We got you these because of the viral image and stuff." So he put them on. He put his bling in.
Hey, team player, I like that. So with all that being said, the Jags again play this Sunday at 1 p.m. against the Bills.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. But you have a chance. All right, we're going to switch gears a little bit. You have a chance to win family 4-pack tickets to the Ringling Circus. That's going to be here in Jacksonville on January 16th through the 19th. Just call 904-605-2525, and the 12th caller will win the prize package. That's not going to suck at all.
No, that's always been so fun.
Yeah.
I love going to the circus. All right, well, coming up, we get a check of the weather forecast and today's rain or shine. First Coast Living, we'll be right back.
Woohoo!
Turn your porch or patio into the best room of the house. Save 25% right now with patio enclosures. Make every season your favorite season. Call 866-496-4449 today. Hurry, this offer ends soon.
You wouldn't have your ex officiate your wedding.
Do you, Jake? Liar, cheater, gaslighter.
So why have anyone but America's largest injury law firm handle your injury case? Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
That is the Protector. Awesome new part of the First Coast News fleet.
This truck is a monster. This truck is a beast.
It's got all the tools on it. It's very large. I love how big the tires are.
And this is going to be able to show you the weather around the First Coast like you've never seen it before.
The Protector really is going to help protect the community.
Being in your neighborhood, and that's the key thing, is being able to tell a story so you can see what it looks like on the ground. Being able to get sights on a storm, that allows folks to really take action and do something about it.
Because when it comes to telling the weather story, like so much of it is showing you the weather. It's so much about showing you what's happening now, but where a storm is heading next. This is a fantastic team, and I get the honor of coming in and working with this talented group of meteorologists, and it gives us that edge in continuing to be the most accurate weather team.
Sponsored by HananiaAutos.com.
Something wasn't working with my feet.
Was diagnosed with plantar fasciitis.
So I went into the Good Feet store and bam.
They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support.
It really brought me back to being able to be me.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
If you're thinking about retirement, you might be asking yourself a lot of questions. Have I saved enough? What about taxes, inflation, healthcare? Well, Bob Horn of New Venture Financial Group has the strategies that you need to help plan for your retirement. Don't miss Retirement Perspectives with Bob Horn.
First Coast Living live.
With all the amazing things that make our First Coast home. Whether in local businesses
or flying high,
we're bringing you closer to the tastiest food.
Delicious. The best shopping.
Now this is money.
Cha-ching.
And family fun. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
Jordan Wilkerson and David Benfield. First Coast Living live weekdays at 11 a.m. only on NBC 12.
Cold days and chilly nights are here. Stay warm and worry-free with Florida Home Air Conditioning. Get a new air handler absolutely free with the purchase of select HVAC systems. The pros at Florida Home make upgrading easy with flexible financing and energy-efficient options that can help lower your monthly energy bills. Plus, you get the peace of mind that comes with our exceptional service guarantee. Call 904-594-7435 to schedule your appointment.
Florida Home AC.
A truck weighs 20 times more than a typical car. At Farah & Farah, we have a whole department that handles nothing but trucking cases. If you get involved with a lawyer who doesn't really understand handling a trucking accident, you're going to get run over by the other side.
Turn your porch or patio into the best room of the house. Save 25% right now with patio enclosures. Make every season your favorite season. Call 866-496-4449 today. Hurry, this offer ends soon.
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Welcome back. It is now time for Rain or Shine with meteorologist Mike Prangley, and we did have a full moon, didn't we?
We did, not just any full, a super moon, a wolf moon over the weekend. So I want to thank Claire for sending that in on First Coast News Weather Watcher page. And we've got a bright moonrise tonight to enjoy. Just around 8 o'clock, look to the east. Okay?
All right, awesome.
And we look at our weather impact alert, though. This is a Key West pattern, is what I was calling it, but it may look more like Seattle, Washington, because you go from pea soup fog when you have the warm air over the cooler water to those sunny, warm afternoons. So 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. It's a long time period, 8 hours tomorrow morning. I know kids are getting back to school. And
give yourself extra time.
please.
Yes, that's a
your
good point.
safety's worth, so we can enjoy our week. We got our big Jaguars week. In fact, we look at that 7-day forecast, and we are just showing off, aren't we? I mean, mid-70s to near 80.
Great week.
Into Friday and Saturday. And I put on Jack's Beach at the bottom because usually, you know, you go to the beach and say, man, it's chilly once you cross that intercoastal. But not this week. We got more of an offshore
Very
flow.
nice.
And good news for the Jags is this. Even though it's going to turn colder behind a front Sunday, we got that low rain chance.
Okay, good.
Weather 10%, and temperatures in the 50s with a moderate impact due to that north wind at 20. But the last time we beat the Bills in the playoffs, temperatures were in the 50s.
Oh,
so
so looking good.
sign.
Yes. Thank you so much for that, Mike. I can't wait to see what it's going to bring. David, over to you.
The St. Augustine Film Festival is this Sunday, and they're premiering a local student film, A Book of Freedom, The Confessions of Francisco Menendez. Here to tell us all about it are Jim Gilmore and Gregory Von Hasch. Gentlemen, thank you so very much for being here today. I really do appreciate your time. I'll tell you what, you both are smart looking today. Look at you.
We're trying.
I love it. Okay, so tell us about the film festival.
Sure. This is our 16th year.
Oh, congratulations.
We've got 50 films. We start today and we go all the way through Sunday. We have films from Germany, Italy, France, Australia, Argentina, Brazil, and on, 22 countries. Special guests include Karen Allen from Raiders of the Lost
Oh, right on. Do you know I was actually in a movie with her one time?
Which one?
It was called Irish White Drinkers.
Oh, yeah, we showed it at the festival.
Yeah, I was in that movie.
And the director came down with it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
And then we also have Christy Z, who did all of the sets and production for Silence of the Lambs.
Whoa.
And As Good as It Gets, and Manchurian Candidate.
What?
And we have from Brazil, we're bringing in this dancer who has a film all about him. He grew up in the ghettos of Rio and turned out to be the lead ballet dancer for London Ballet.
Wow.
So we're flying him in for that. And so we have quite a lineup of films, and you can get it all at staugfilmfest.com.
Man, this is a really cool film festival. Talk about awesome. Man, this is really, really rad. I've got to get down there and check some of this stuff out. Okay, so talk to us about this cinematic arts major at Flagler College and how you guys are involved.
So Flagler College decided about 4 years ago to launch a new major. And they got me to come in as a visiting filmmaker. And the whole point of the major is for students over the course of 3 years to make a movie. And so the movie we decided to tell, the story we decided to tell, was about Fort Mose, the local story. And Francisco Menendez becomes the hero of this story. He was the leader of the Free Black Militia that defeats the British at the Battle of Bloody Mose.
Whoa.
And so the students created an original docudrama. We then did all the producing. We then shot on location all around the First Coast and up in Brunswick, Georgia. We did all of the editing, and we just finished it up this fall. And we're so excited to premiere it here at the St. Augustine Film Festival.
Congratulations. That's a lot of work. That's so cool.
It is. The students were just amazing. And they were so engaged because unlike just a student film that they do in class, this was a multi-semester major project working on location with all of the equipment.
Man, that is so cool. Yeah. All right, so tell us, what's the difference between a docudrama and a documentary?
Right, so this is based on a lot of research and historical evidence, but it is dramatized, right? And so what we came up with, we had to come up with a concept of how to tell the story, and the idea was, imagine if Francisco Menendez had kept a scrapbook, and that is the Book of Freedom.
Oh, cool.
And so he uses the scrapbook as a way to tell his story at the end of his time here at Fort Mose before they migrated then to Cuba when Spain gave up La Florida to the British.
That is beautiful. That is amazing.
Yeah, it's a really cool story.
Okay, so all right, so if we have any future filmmakers out there who maybe want to join or are interested in Flagler College, where do I send them?
All right, so they want to go to cmafilm.com, and they can find out all about the cinematic arts major, and they can find out how to talk to faculty members, ask questions, come and sit in on some of our classes, watch what we do. We'd love to have you.
That's amazing. And one more time, the website so we can learn some more about the film festival.
staugfilmfest.com.
That's fantastic. Jim, Gregory, thank you very much. I do appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back after the break.
Are your windows making life uncomfortable? Then you need new replacement windows from Renewal by Andersen. Get comfortable now and get an amazing deal. Call Renewal by Andersen today and schedule your free design consultation.
I slipped. A 3,000-pound can had rolled up on top of my leg. They rushed me to the hospital. Just so happened, a commercial came on about Morgan & Morgan, and I always remember them saying, for the people. They ended up getting me 20 times more than what they offered.
Remodeling your kitchen, bath, or laundry and not sure where to start? Visit ProCraft Cabinetry today. ProCraft has an expansive showroom with all the on-trend styles and a wide variety of colors to choose from. If you need help with your project, the team at ProCraft can connect you with a list of quality contractors in our area who can make your project come to life. When it comes to your home, insist on the best. Visit the team at ProCraft Cabinetry today and be inspired.
It's circus time. Get your oohs and ahs ready because Ringling is all about the wow. The circus is coming. Get tickets today. Coming to VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena, January 16th through 19th. Family time for less, with tickets starting at $20.
If you're listening to this right now and you're suffering from numbness, tingling, burning pain in the hands, legs, and feet, pay close attention because you may be suffering from peripheral neuropathy.
What is neuropathy?
Peripheral neuropathy is actual nerve damage. Now, primarily we see this in the hands and feet and in the arms and legs.
What are the symptoms?
Symptoms of peripheral neuropathy are numbness, tingling, burning pain in the hands, legs, and feet, muscle cramps, and worst of all, balance problems that can lead to dangerous falls.
Is neuropathy treatable?
It is absolutely treatable, and we get some great outcomes.
If you're experiencing burning, tingling, numbness, coldness in your hands or feet, or having balance issues, call today for your nerve damage screening. Your screening will determine if you're at risk for serious complications and if you're a candidate for our innovative treatment program. Don't wait until your symptoms are so severe there's nothing that can be done. End-stage neuropathy leaves people confined to walkers, wheelchairs, and even amputation. The first 25 callers receive a $49 neuropathy evaluation with our doctor. Act now to secure your spot. Offer is limited to the first 25 people only.
Have you ever wondered if a door could be more? Get more than just a door. Get an ensemble entry door. Thoughtfully engineered and exclusively from Renewal by Andersen. For a limited time, enjoy special savings on our all-new ensemble entry doors.
What's going on, foodies? I'm here at Jets Pizza in Mandarin. I've got the owners, Jeff and Bob, with me. And you know I am so excited because I am a pizza freak. So let's just get right down into it. Jeff, Bob, thank you so very much for having me here today. I really do appreciate it.
Thanks for coming.
There is a plethora of deliciousness behind me. We'll get into that in just a moment. But first, tell us about Jets Pizza.
So Jets Pizza is a franchise that was started out of Detroit, Michigan in 1978 by John and Eugene Jets. It has expanded over the region into Michigan and across the nation now with over 450 locations nationwide. Most of them reside in the Midwest, but we came down here to open up one in Jacksonville to kind of share the goodness. It is a Detroit-style pizza pizzeria, but we do offer every kind of pizza. We offer rounds, we offer thin crust, we offer New York styles and everything else, but we do specialize in the Detroit-style deep dish pizza. All of our dough is made by hand every single day. It's hand pressed and it's proofed, and then it's brought out. So even our rounds or Detroit style, everything is made by hand.
So I think we need to get into some food. You want to eat? I want to eat. All right, so what are we going to start with?
Well, let's start with the appetizer.
Okay, let's go with the appetizer.
So we have right here our Jets bread. Okay. It's one of our 3 breadsticks that we offer. So this is made with our round dough. It has got mozzarella on it. It is then topped with butter, garlic, and Parmesan or Romano. We offer a dipping sauce with every single one of our Jets bread as well. Please try the ranch that is made in-house daily. We are known for it.
I will. That is silly. Man, that's delicious. All right, are we just gonna move down the line?
So here we go. This one right here is one of our most popular specialty pizzas. It is called the Jet 10. It has 9 toppings plus cheese to make it the 10th topping. And it literally is an all meaty and a veggie put together. So this bad boy right here is a heavy pie. On top of that, Jeff, we have our turbo crust, which is another free crust topping that you can put on your pizza. Along the edge is going to be butter, garlic, and Romano, which is what we call turbo here. So that is like Bob said, is a free addition that you can add on to the pizza on any type. All of the toppings are premium toppings, so they're going to be the best. And it starts with our cheese. We use the highest grade premium mozzarella cheese. It is shredded from the block every single day, which takes some time, but it is clearly the difference. Our sauce is spun in-house as well.
I feel it's been my experience with these foodies things that all the things that take time are all the things that are really good though.
100%. Thank you for noticing. Next one is my personal favorite. This is probably what I ordered. This is the chicken bacon ranch. So we offer
about that ranch sauce, right?
We offer a different variety of bases. You do not only have to have marinara base. So this one actually has a ranch base. So on the bottom of it is no marinara, just ranch, just our homemade ranch. And we also offer barbecue as well as mild buffalo as a bottom. This one is going to have our awesome bacon, our chicken on it, as well as it gets cheddar, mozzarella, it has that ranch base. You can, of course, turbo this or put garlic, whatever you like on it. And as you can tell from the sides here, cheese goes all the way to the end, which provides that caramelization crust. Along the edge right there, you're going to see a little wall there that gets built up from the steel pan.
I would consider myself a bit of a traditionalist when it comes to pizza.
Yeah.
Like red sauce is jam, right?
Yep.
Stop it.
Yeah, you gotta watch out.
That's crazy delicious.
It's dangerous.
All right, so we're gonna cap it off with some dessert.
Now we offer a wide variety, or a couple desserts. We offer our chocolate chip brownie, our chocolate chip cookie, and then my personal favorite, which is our Cinestick, which is made with our same Detroit-style deep dish dough. So the dough is made by hand every single day. It gets topped with butter, cinnamon, sugar, and then of course icing at the end.
Mm-hmm. That's how you cap it off.
Yeah.
That's how you cap off a Jets Pizza Day.
Yeah.
Jeff, Bob, I really appreciate you just spoiling me rotten.
Right, yeah.
This is so ridiculous. Me and Professor Mead over here have so much food to eat.
Yeah, you do.
So before I let you guys go and get back to work, because you guys are very busy, you guys do everything in-house, and I love that so much. Where do we go to learn some more information about you? Where are you located, and where do we find you online?
So we are located on 11250 Old St. Augustine Road, in the same strip mall that has the Publix and the Hobby Lobby, just north of 295. You can always order on jetspizza.com, and then of course you can call us direct, which is our Facebook page. And visit our Facebook page. So our direct number 904-870-8704. Give us a call. We'd love to take care of your pizza needs.
I love that. Thanks so much, gentlemen.
No
I
problem.
really appreciate it. Guys,
Thank
get
you.
out of Jets Pizza. And if you want to catch this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus.
I'm here with Yulia Kuzinska of Ink With Me. First of all, let me tell you, cheers on your beautiful location here as a tattoo artist. How cool is this? So I have seen some of your work, and it is absolutely beautiful. So I'd love to get to know you and about your being a professional artist.
Thank you so much for good words. I have always been an artist, and I started to draw and painting since I was a kid. I was graduated in 2010, so like an artist. But anyway, after this, I took extra classes. I think we should always improve our skills.
Right.
And for me, it's just a way to express emotions and capture the beauty. And someday, I found tattooing, it is the best way where I can mix art and human connection.
Right.
So.
And something that will last a lifetime. I mean, it's going to be with them forever.
Yeah,
It's a big deal.
Thank you.
That's really awesome. And again, your work with the fine line, I know that not everybody specializes in that.
Yeah.
So I think that's really neat. So where did you find your passion for tattooing, you know, when you're taking the art from drawing and painting to then putting it on skin?
So for me, it's not only about pictures. For me, it is more about storytelling.
Oh.
And I really in love that how personal it is.
Yeah.
And so each tattoo is really meaning. And I can help people to carry this forever.
Yeah, and so describe your style too, because I even went on social media, and you prefer no color even, right? So
Yeah.
fine line, no
Fine
color.
line, black and gray realism, and the big part of my work, it says animals, pet portraits, and flowers. And last time, all my flowers I do by freehand. So my clients can be sure that the piece is unique and flowing with the body and muscles perfect.
That is so
And
neat.
yeah, so I really enjoy just drawing by markers on the body.
Well, your work is absolutely stunning. Congratulations on all your
Thank
success
you.
so far. And you know, David, my co-host, usually gets a tattoo live on air at the tattoo convention. First of all, we're not at the tattoo convention. We're in this beautiful studio. And second of all, he's not here. So who could get a tattoo? Who'd be willing to get a tattoo?
I want to do one.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'm
Teresa
ready.
Natalia?
Because I like her work.
Yes.
It's very unique. And right now, everything that you explained, it was so awesome. So I want to do one.
You want to do it
I
right
have
now?
an idea.
Right now?
Can you do that?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my gosh, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna take my wine. Okay, Natalia, what did you decide?
So I always wanted this phrase. I asked my parents to write it. So my parents, they are far from me. We don't live together. My parents live in Europe, in Ukraine. So I just asked them to write this phrase, which means in Ukrainian that we're always gonna be with you. And so this is gonna be my tattoo.
I love it. And it really looks like their handwriting. Like, that's so cool
it is
how
the
fine
hand-
lines she can
hand-
do. That's
yeah.
beautiful. And I know we're just kind of waiting. That's the ink right now. So tell me a little bit about what you've got coming, because you want to give back to those who have dealt with breast cancer, right?
Yeah. I would like to offer for women who fighting with cancer. I would like to offer the free tattoo if she would like to cover the scars. So I can do it for free. I can take one person in a month. So just text me through DM and send me the reference of the body and scars.
Oh, that's amazing that you want to do and help folks. So how can they book with you? Anybody?
Just the best way through the direct message
On Instagram?
On my Instagram. Yeah.
Ink with me. Okay, well, I don't want to interrupt anymore. I can't wait to see the final result. But again, that even looks great as is.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
And if you'd like to see this interview again, everyone, just head to First Coast News Plus. All right, let's get the tattooing.
The long goodbye begins. A very special evening with Journey. Final Frontier Tour, Saturday, May 16th, VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena. Journey. Tickets are on sale now at journeymusic.com. Your chance to say goodbye to the songs that changed our lives. Journey. Final Frontier Tour.
I'm John Morgan, and this is my family. More than 35 years ago, my wife Ultima and I started our firm with the simple goal to fight for families like yours.
What began as a small firm is now America's largest. But to us, it's always been more than just a business.
It's a family business. We understand what it means to face hard times and fight to overcome them. Every case we take on is personal because we know what's at stake for you.
When you're injured, we're here for you.
For the people, for the families.
Full state-of-the-art facility where we can clean your rug. And we have a white glove service where our guys will come out to your house, pick up the rugs, move furniture, do our cleaning here at our facility, and then deliver it back and put it back down for you. Everything that we have to offer is a one-stop shop for rugs, from the cleaning to the sales experience, everything and in between.
Imagine your home totally organized. At Closets by Design, we specialize in providing affordable, custom-built storage solutions with built-ins and beyond. Get 40% off plus an additional 15% with 18-month financing. Let's get organized together.
Has epoxy failed you? I'm Jay Mariano, owner of Shark Coatings. Right now, we're offering 15% off plus free removal of your existing failed coating. Learn more at sharkfloorcoatings.com.
Hi, I'm calling again about that estimate I was supposed to get 3 weeks ago.
Hello?
I was just wondering if you'd be able to come out and measure my tub. Me again. Just checking on your availability. I'm just calling to see if anyone can come out and take a look at my bathroom. It's not that deep. You just come in, you take the tape measure, and you go boom, 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 and you're done. Ugh.
Thank you for calling West Shore Home. What kind of project are you interested in?
When you're tired of chasing down callbacks, West Shore Home is ready to get your project started. We utilize highly trained employee installers. Plus, the first time we stop out, you'll get a price that's good for an entire year and a guaranteed installation date. Lock in limited time savings on your bathroom remodel with West Shore Home. Call or visit westshorebath.com for our New Year's buy one, get one sale. Buy a full bath remodel and get a shower in a second bathroom absolutely free. And anyone that calls right now will get an extra $250 off their project.
Hey guys, I'm out here at Legends Billiards. I've got a pair of owners here. I've got Tim and I've got Butch, and they're gonna tell us all about this fantastic new spot that you need to come out and try. Guys, thank you so very much for having us out here. I really appreciate your time. Owners are busy, I can tell. So tell everybody about Legends Billiards.
So we've really tried to bring up the bar in the billiards world, try to set a new standard, make it fun, make it interesting, have a good time with your friends, and just all around just have a good place to come to.
Yeah, I dig it. One of the things that you guys want to try to champion is like you make everybody feel like a regular on their first visit. So how do you accomplish that?
It starts when they first walk in the door. We bring them in with a hostess. We take them to the table. We'll take their food order, drink order right away. We have QR codes set up so that they don't have to go to the bar. They can order right from their phone. We put a lot of attention to detail into that very thing, just making them feel at home.
You do a great job. It is beautiful in here. The beers are flowing and they're nice and tasty. The pool tables look absolutely amazing. So let me ask you, what's the difference between like a, an average room versus like say a professional room?
We've really put a lot of time and thought into the spacing, the pool tables, the equipment, and the atmosphere in here. We've really tried to just step up the level that we've built here. The pros have come in here and have been blown away. This is one of the nicest rooms in the country is what we're hearing, and we'll take all that we can get.
Yeah, that's amazing. One of the nicest rooms in the country, and it's right here in Jacksonville. I super dig that. So let's talk shop here. Let's talk about happy hour specials, things like that. What's going on here?
We have a happy hour from 4 to 7 every day, and the specials change pretty often. Okay. Like right now when football's going on, we have Monday wing specials. So just check in legendsjacks.com and you can find out all our specials for every day.
Hey man, Monday Night Football and wings go hand in hand. That sounds delicious. Okay, so you guys were telling us, that a lot went into creating this space, right? And it's absolutely stunning. So let's talk a little bit about that. Like, what all did you guys do to separate yourselves from other, pool halls, so to speak?
Between Butch and I and the team that built this, we've got over 40 years of experience in this. So we've taken the good, the bad, the stuff that we've seen through the years that we didn't like, stuff that we've really enjoyed, and really just meshed it all together and put our own twist on it to really build the ultimate pool hall.
All right, Butch, before you guys teach me how to do a cool trick shot, where can we go to learn some more information?
On Facebook, Legends Billiards.
All right, go to Facebook, Legends Billiards. All right, it's time to learn. Let's get our learn on. Let's go learn a trick shot.
Let's do it. All right, well, I want to see your best shot. This 4 balls all in one shot. Let's see what you can do.
Hold on, you want me to shoot all 4 balls in with one shot?
Just one shot.
Like I'm a pro.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Okay, let's try it. All right, what do you want me to, Where do I aim it? What do I, like, aim for the 3 ball and just shoot straight at the 3? All right. Okay. Just shoot straight at the 3.
It's about time.
I had a true partner in my health, that my aches and pains aren't dismissed.
That my health needs aren't treated the same way
as mine.
With Conviva Care Center, it's about time.
Actually, 50% more time with my doctor.
to get the answers I need.
Conviva's been taking care of seniors for more than 50 years.
Finally, I have a team of experts
taking a proactive approach
to help me be my healthiest.
At Conviva, our time is spent making sure you make the most of yours. Schedule a tour today.
Get your home ready for the change in seasons with a $69 HVAC tune-up from Florida Home Air Conditioning. Our pros can help you lower energy costs, prevent costly breakdowns, and make sure your system is running at peak efficiency right when you need it most. Our exceptional service guarantee, combined with over 20 years experience serving Jacksonville and the surrounding areas, means you can trust your family's comfort to Florida Home. Call 904-594-7435.
Florida Home AC.
Make 2026 the year of your patio. It's the Rooms to Go Patio New Year's Sale. Yes, Rooms to Go has patio. And now's the perfect time to save on new ways to add color and comfort to your outdoor space. See fresh new fabrics that add that pop. Colorful new seating sets, sectionals, and dining. On sale now. Start the year outside. Start the year in color. And save with 55-month interest-free financing. Shop this great selection and get fast delivery during the Rooms to Go Patio New Year's Sale.
If you can't bring it to us, we'll come pick it up.
Your morning doesn't stop at 7, and neither does our morning news. Good Morning Jacksonville is now streaming live from 7 to 9 a.m. on First Coast News Plus, so we can be here for you all morning long. Get the latest local headlines and weather impact forecasts so that you're prepared. All the local news and weather you need when you need it. Good Morning Jacksonville, beginning at 4:30 a.m. on First Coast News, then streaming live from 7 to 9 a.m. only on First Coast News Plus.
The Herald promise to me is that you value the client as a person, not just about the value of their case or what their case can bring in for us to expand to different offices or grow larger.
You think it goes without saying, but the truth is you don't hear another lawyer on another commercial saying, we'll cut our fee. We say that, we mean it, and our reputation is that we will do exactly that when necessary to make sure that the client gets more from their case than we do.
All right, that's going to do it for us today. But remember, if you missed any of our segments, you can watch First Coast Living again at 2 p.m. on FCN Plus. Just download that app for free.
On your TV.
Yeah, I like that. Good job.
Great day to be back. I had so much fun today. It's good to see everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to be back in the swing of things.
But it's funny when we get to our desk, we're like, wait, how do we do this again?
Seriously.
I think a lot of people are going to feel that way.
I'm telling you, I'm like sitting there trying to type. I'm like, I just like misspelled everything.
I haven't had to write the date yet, though, because that's another thing I always end up getting wrong. I'll write 2025.
Yeah, it's going to be 25 for a little while. But make sure that you tune in tomorrow. We're going to have a great show for you. The Mix with Jasmine, with Dazzling Jasmine.
She'll be back for that. Really excited. You'll have another chance to win some circus tickets. And then also be sure to tune in Friday for a special Jaguar show.
Oh, we got something special lined up
for
you there. I can't wait. All right, but stick around. Make sure you check the news. Is next with the boss.
Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
When the world